Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready. Yo, lady. Check 53. You don't know no better.
Breeze now on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11.
53's mine. Check 53's mine.
Breeze now to throw. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. Well, it was second and long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Over.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And the pressure gets to him again. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They could put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And out will come the offense as they take over. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
A first carry now for Thompson. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
Check 20. Check, check, what? Check, check, check. Check. Do. Check 13. Check 13.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. Here we go on fourth down. Haskins. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now Haskins on first down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen will operate...
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike. No. Sammy. 53. I got you. Shoot. Kill.
Breeze looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Open man is Michael Thomas. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a first down as well.
Ready?
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 19. Running with Kamara. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On 2nd down, Kamara trying to run inside, but nothing there.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Jonathan Allen in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. That's going to set him back 5 yards. On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. This will be, 38 yards out. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they've been moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Check, 43. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Get your swerve on.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Safety's creeping. Go. Check. Watch out. Jim. Hey. Jim. Off. Check 3. Undercrush.
On second down, it's Peterson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. They run again on first down, Peterson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give the Redskins 13 there on a first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On the ready. 2. Watch 52. 52's the mic. You can't block me. All right. Flare. Hey. Check 31. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now the man from nearby Baton Rouge, it's the LSU star Darius Geis. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Check 43. You got tight right there. Yo. What? Check.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. On play action, Haskins. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
This is 3rd-and-1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
53, Mike. 53. Under.
To throw is Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot, and he dialed up the pressure and got to him.
Ready? Y'all are waiting? Check. 53's Mike. Here we go. Check. Check hot, bro. Easy, opposite. Tighten up. Kill.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And that's caught by Smith. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Watch the eye. Over. It's a safety creep. Sammy.
Breeze now on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep for the end. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's ready. 95, 56. Number 53. Mike 53. Here we go. Hey, kill. Hey, look, 3. You're good. Strike 4. Ready.
Now Breeze. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this one is right down Broadway. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
The pass on 1st down. Complete to Paul Richardson. Osmond's at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
43 to Mike. Take it. 43. Cut. Back.
Throwing again on second down. Haskins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On first down, it's Haskins. He's going to float that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more?
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. David Onyemata able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
A 28-yard gain.
This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Haskins. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into... There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. They go play action with Haskins. He's going to fire one deep over them. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A heck of a way to start the 4th quarter, just south of 40 yards on the pickup. The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Jordan Reed has it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's Haskins. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd and goal. Haskins forced out to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal. It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Redskins have tied it here. The extra point to come can put them in the driver's seat. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And that one puts them on top here in the third.
Makes the score Redskins 7, Saints 6. Dustin Hopkins.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And a carbon copy there, at least as far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again. They'll run here. It's Murray. Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Redskins scoop it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Shotgun now for Breeze. Smith catches left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Opposite.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Ryan Kerrigan able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Check 52. Sammy.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Joker. Watch twist. Watch the shit. Watch the shit. Under 10. 10.
On the handoff, it's Geis. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Wide. Get wide. SOS. Hayward. Go. SOS.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. Demario Davis there on the stop.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 35-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
He's coming. Double up. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check 26.
They go play action now. Haskins, he's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
To throw on third down. Haskins, leaping, and he makes the grab. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
Shit!
first down. Here's Love. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. On second down, here's Haskins. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
47, Mike, 47. I got him. Ball trot, 47. Mike's 47. I got him. 47's the Mike. 47's.
Now Haskins, third and long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Damesia coming in for the sack that time. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's Ginn. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, first and 10 at their own 44. To throw, it's Brees.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Watch the screen. You're good. High forward, ready. Switch. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. 21.
Back to the air on second down. It's Brees. Off to Thomas on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Brees now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
Safety's creeping. Easy, opposite.
Throwing now is Brees. Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he was able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Ready. Yellow lady. Let's go, D. Check. Watch out.
They run it again with Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
That's how you get right up off of the mat because...
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints move back within a couple of the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. Touchdown, and the New Orleans Saints put 6 up on the board.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rule seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. That's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
The Redskins take over the first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Come on, sack. Touchdown. Touchdown. Shut up. 47's the mic, 47. Check, 47. 47's the mic, 47's the mic. Man out. That's it. 47 mic.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. To try again after the sack. Haskins got a man. That's Quinn.
That's where you belong.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Undercross. Say anyway. Boom. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Watch the curl. Check right 47. Check right 47. Watch the backer.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins. It's brought in by Doxson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Haskins will throw. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Cameron Jordan, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. After the sack on first down, Haskins over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Haskins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Richardson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Out to the left, it's complete to Doxson. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go with Haskins. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
He's back to throw. And he fires one incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now it's Haskins. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also fourth down.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. He'll look to throw. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. And that one is incomplete, and it stops the clock at 12 seconds left in the half. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Haskins to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line.
Let's go, interception, baby. Let's go. Ready. You're waiting.
At their own 3-yard line.
Check 31, check 31. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
On first down, Murray. Latavius Murray, the 40. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So this one a victory here for New